This is Carrot the Gamer, and today I'm going to show you the genocide route of Deltatraveler. There are a few things to note. A, this will take a long time if you haven't already played this. And if you are trying to get through this, you already know how painfully, excruciatingly long it takes to do this. Now, a few disclaimers is, well, A, this, if you haven't played this yet, and you haven't seen anything else, you should be told this gets dark quick. First section, being the Undertale section, isn't very dark, but after that it all goes downhill. Everything gets dark and manipulative. Anyways, now that you've been, well, told, I'll be teaching you where every single monster is, how to properly deal with them, some tips and other tricks along the way. Things I will not be doing is going over secret bosses and other out-of-the-way secrets that are difficult to complete or just are overall progressing the story. Things I will go over are like items, weapons, other stuff just goes a little bit out of the way, but isn't too necessarily difficult and overall actually helps you progress the game. With that all the way, I hope you enjoy today's video. Now, immediately, one of the first things you can do is choose the name Chris, which immediately gives you this. Another one is now, as it doesn't matter what your name is, it is only for whatever. I should put my name. Here's one of No, screw it. I'll go ahead and voice act. Actually, you know what? Dang, screw it. What the hell? Chris, is that you? God damn it, Chris, where the hell are we? Whatever. Let's just try to find a way out of here. Also, don't get deeply offended if I completely butcher people's voices. I'm not a good voice actor whatsoever. I'm just making sure you don't have to read it. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the Flower. You're new to the underground, aren't you? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. Someone ought to teach you to mind your damn business. Hey, that's no way to talk to a kind-hearted stranger. So what? Leave us alone, get out of the way. What? Don't you want to know about your soul? About love? Dude, why do you want to show us this stuff so badly? Do you want our souls or something? How'd you... I didn't know. You're the one who said it. Chris, let's teach this idiot a lesson. What the hell are you doing? We're in a battle? How do you not know this? No one's gonna know what you're doing if you fight like this, idiot. Fine. If you get to shut up, then hurry up and show us how you do it. Don't worry, this won't take long at all. See that heart? It is your soul, the very accumulation of your being. God dang. Your soul starts off weak, but why the hell am I on your side? Because you're a monster? The human has to fight the monsters? Like hell if I'm gonna fight with you. Now get out of here. Heh. We showed that flower to his boss. Though, it's kinda weird how he tried to trick us and steal our souls. Whatever the hell that means. Also, I thought magic only worked in the Dark World. Hello? Is everything okay in... Isn't that your mom? What the hell is she doing here? Please excuse me. Hey, wait a sec. What What the hell was that all about? You think she'd be happier to see us? We should probably try to catch up with her, huh? I guess so. Despite it being an entirely new world, you can still see the light. You are filled with the power of familiarity. It should be fully restored. Now, for the first bit, nothing is, well, different. It's genocide the same. Wait, don't you want to see? Why the hell is she running away? So, again, please excuse my terrible, terrible voice acting. I am simply reading out loud and not trying to do voices. Ah, that's new. Chris, look, a train dummy. I should go beat it up. It's new running animation. That's nice. So I got distracted by that. No, I'm like 99% sure this isn't required, but might as well. Huh. It just turned into dust. That's kind of eerie, I'm not gonna lie. That's nothing different. Hey, Miss, Dreamer? Dreamer? That's how I'm gonna pronounce it, I swear to God. I feel like 50 comments saying you mispronounced it. We're kind of wondering, why you're running away from us. My apologies. I'm not doing it. I could not bear these emotions, and I did not want to worry you two. But of course, I failed at that. Oh, sorry. Please, do not apologize. You did nothing wrong. But I must ask you. My child, who had been taken from us far too early. My child, who is in spite of your light-hearted pranks, was a delight to our people down here, and inspired hope into the lives of many. My child, is it truly you? What? Taken? Ma'am, I'm pretty sure Chris isn't too weenie to get themselves killed. Chris? Yeah. Your kid is Chris, right? Oh, of course. I apologize for my emotional outburst. Even if they survived, they would not have even lived this long. If it was unreasonable for me to have thought that this Chris was them. It's whatever. So you say that I am the mother of this child? Yeah. And you know my last name as well. Yes, you taught little kids at this school. Really? Well, unfortunately, I am not the same Toriel. Huh? I am not a teacher, nor am I caretaker of Chris. Rather, I am the caretaker of the ruins. And formerly a fairly regarded royal figure. So, how could this... No, that... Huh? Could it be that you two are from another world? I guess that explains what's going on. Do you know how we can get out of here? Possibly. You could perhaps meet with the Underground's royal scientist. He's always doing interesting experiments. Be able to help you travel home. And how do we find this guy? You have to travel all the way to Hotland. It's pretty far away, but I'm sure that you can make it. After all, we both are traveling together, are you not? Hell yeah, we are. Excellent. I'll prepare something for you to take on your travels. It should not take you very long to reach the end of the ruins. Good luck, you two. Thanks. Oh, Chris. You two could possibly use my help on your way. I'll give you a cell phone. You already have one? Of course. Then I can give you my phone number. You got Toriel's phone number. You register under the contact's name, Otherworldly Mom. If you have a need for anything, just call. I hope to see you two very soon. So, we gotta meet with this royal scientist guy at home. This should be pretty fun. Let's get going, Chris. Another thing is I will be skipping around like certain sections of just me walking a whole bunch. Because, well, it's the same. So I will typically be skipping in between fights. So you can quickly get that out of the way so you're having less view time. Now, of course, the starting dialogue will be the same once it starts to get different, I'll let you know. But as of right now, it is the same, everything is true pacifist. Because we haven't killed anything yet. It says take one. Take a piece of candy. Chris, you should just take them all. I'll take all of it. God damn. Take all. You try to take as much candy as you could before anyone else saw. But after the fourth one, the candy spilled on the floor. Oops. Hello. So general tips for this one is, well, I'm trying to think of, like, really any, I guess. Just attack with both of them. Typically, like, for this one, you can just kind of go into a corner and they can't be able to hit you. But for the most part, they're not that difficult to deal with. Just kind of stay in the corner for that attack. Now you have to do each encounter 3 times. You can just quickly, we have to walk out of the room into the new one. Assuming you haven't done Genocide with Deltatraveler yet. We are also now officially, and as you can see, he is no longer there. We're now officially level 2. Which means we have more HP, and we have higher defense and strength. I am assuming that you've probably played Undertale, so anyways. It says cracks in the ground will make us fall. Got it. Sissy is now immune to cracks. This one, I mean, just kind of hit it. You can really hit it like any level of strength, it just dies. There's literally no tip for that one, you just hit it. As you heard, and you heard that sound effect again, showing that we are no longer having to do that. Hello, this is Toriel. I suppose you're already aware of my affinity for pie, yes? Well, I would like to know your flavor preferences. Chris, do you prefer cinnamon or butterscotch? Well, it doesn't really matter, but I mean, like, butterscotch, I don't know. Butterscotch, I see. And Susie, what would you prefer? Me? If she doesn't have, like, chalk or snails, then I guess cinnamon. Ah, I see. Butterscotch and cinnamon. Thank you very much. Susie will choose whichever one you choose not to. If that makes sense. With this one, just stay at the bottom. Chris. Not that I mind or anything, but like, okay, I do mind. What the hell are we doing? Why are we like hunting down enemies? Is this place freaking you out or something? Honestly, I think you should just ignore them. They aren't a good use of time, you know? That's the first sign of genocide. It's the only thing so far. Now for this encounter, you just have Chris attack Whimsun and Susie attack Frogget for the first time. Because although Whimsun isn't very powerful, I don't really know. They do have something that does help support, which saying that they can be killed with one hit should be dealt with first. And this is the solution to this puzzle. This one you simply have to go down to the bottom. Whoa there, partner. What? Who said you could push me around? I did. Move to the button. Then why would I move if you're being so darn rude? Because if you don't, I'll move you by force. Like you even could, I'm practically welded to the earth. I ain't moving, Chrissy Missy. Well, I warned you. Oof, damn it. Nice. Now, the tip for this one is to just keep on attacking. At least, well, for it that way. Just stick at the bottom and just kind of stay calm. I guess, I don't really know. Whenever they're straight, then it's kind of difficult to dodge. Some of them will explode, some of them won't. But typically, the more there is, the more likely they are to explode, I believe. Alright, that's right, if they move to the sides, then they'll explode. If they don't, then they won't. And if they don't move to the sides, they will explode if they... Oh, come on. Like those will explode. But these ones won't. Because they move to the sides. See, even though you're close to 50%, but not quite, you can defend with Chris, make Susie use Rude Buster to do big damage, which is basically confirmed to be that roughly that amount of damage. And, well, like I said, it's confirmed. Not really confirmed, like you don't have to do this check. So, overall, a lot better to use it. You and Susie are Photo's power. Now this is when everything starts to change. As you can see, the music is slowed down. And once you get to that point where the music slows down, then you get to this boss fight. If you try and deal with this guy before it, well, you simply end up aborting it. Hello. Oh, it's you. Are you here to beat me up? You have to choose yes for obvious reasons. Chris, why don't you let me talk to them? Now, since you can't physically damage him, you have to just keep on defending. And then, that's it. You have to defend 3 times, get a little bit of TP, and you can cast Rude Buster, which is what's necessary to kill him. Done by this. What the? How did you use her to kill me? All just because I wanted to take a nap. Why? Chris, why did you make me do that? They weren't even really doing anything. This one, it doesn't really matter which one you choose. They both work. What? We're just gonna be going back to our world after this. We really don't need to do this. Just try to cool it, alright? For almost every single encounter or time that you get a thing like that, so we had to choose it to be kind or something like that, you have to be aggressive, except for one exception, which will be later. Hello, this is Toriel. Apologies for not responding to your calls very much. I'm currently preparing something for you and Susie. Thank you for your patience, dear. This is good old looks. Now the tip for this one is just to kind of stay at the bottom middle, only move if necessary. At this point you can kill within 2 turns. This one, again, you kind of just stick to the bottom, saying they'll do like that, they'll just go up and down and be all unpredictable. Alright, and this one, there's 3 weird things you need to go down. This one's optional but extremely recommended. This is armor for Chris, saying Susie will, well, refuse it. It's an old faded ribbon. Pick it up. You get the faded ribbon. Hey, I think that's like armor. I'll say we'd probably see like you could wear it with C. Hell, if I'm wearing that though. No way. It only really makes you take like 1 or 2 less damage, but you know, everything is worth it. And these guys, which is in the top left and the bottom right, you have to deal with these guys only twice. Okay, so they go down this one to flick this. Now you should go do both of them at the same time. Then quickly go to the right, then do this one again, do the other one again. Or as I said, you only have to do those ones 2 times as shown by the sound effect. In this room, well, you just simply run it down. Pressing the buttons doesn't do anything. And for this room, well, you have 2 looks, which same tip as last time, just kind of stick at the bottom, unless if necessary to move up, and just kill them as quickly as possible. The button, the puzzle for this one is the button is right here. Alright, they did each one 3 times. So it's very, very few exceptions. There's also one right next to here, which you can do one, and you can go to the other, do one, go to the other. To save a bit of time, but not really necessary. If you ever need a heal, you can either use the monster candy you found earlier, or you can go back and all the way and save, which heals you completely. But instead, I'm just gonna give 1 monster candy to each of us. And obviously, as you just saw, the murder ones there. This one is right here, which you can actually go ahead and quickly, after you beat these guys up. Now, if you ever played the original Undertale, you would know that if you came over here, normally Ralsei would be right here, but he doesn't appear in Genocide. You get a plastic toy knife, which does increase your damage. You got the toy knife. Oh shoot, Chris, a knife. That's really you. What do you mean I'm acting weird? Maybe if you loosened up a bit, I wouldn't be so tense. I'm gonna keep my weapon. Now the damage increase isn't huge, but I mean, like, for a long time you're going to be using this knife. So any upgrade is an upgrade. I don't know how a toy knife is stronger than a pencil. I mean, like, I guess, but, like, not really. But it's one last time. That's not good. So just with the final blow, you level up one last time. Once you get this, you know for a fact that you can continue. You can hear the wind blowing amid the silence. You feel the power in your hands. Now the music is even slower. Now this is the one exception to what you need to say. If this magic truly did work, then hi, Miss Dreamer. Oh, hello, Chris, Susie. Oh, Chris, you look miserable. What's wrong, dear? If you say, I feel great, and then I killed them all, their character will commit suicide. Meaning you need to say, I need rest. Oh, then why don't you come inside? I have a surprise for you. A surprise? I bet she made us a pie or something. It isn't a surprise if she does this stuff all the time. And if you try and start on the moss, it just says it's some moss. And that's it. You won't eat it. Which is probably the worst part about this. Welcome home, you two. Whoa. This is way bigger than Chris's house. The surprise is at the end of the hallway to the right. I'll meet you two there. And yes, you do in fact have to go. Surprise. I've assembled a room for you two. It's still quite unorganized, but we can always do that later. But we aren't staying here. We're trying to leave. Oh. Yeah, that's correct. Perhaps you might want to rest here before you go then. I could turn this into a guest room later. That sounds good. Excellent. I have a pie in the oven right now. Feel free to take a nap while it cools. Oh, sweet. Rest well, Chris. Susie. Sure really isn't that different, huh? I'm kind of wondering what I am like in this world. Whatever. Might as well rest up while we can. We've got a long road ahead of us. You decide to climb to bed. These cutscenes are changed. I think this one's changed only a slight bit. You have been busy. Yep, speeding this up. Mercilessly gaining strength. How very interesting. You are aware of the circumstances, are you not? Whether you continue down this, or show mercy, it does not matter. Either way, Chris, you are quite lost, aren't you? I have a proposition for you. You, Chris, Susie, come find me. Traverse the gray doors until you reach the golden corridor. Defeat the one that carries your own essence. Afterwards, I can cleanse you of your sin. I can set you free, Chris. I shall see you soon. Chris, wake up. Chris, you've been sleeping for 2 hours. You look kinda off, Chris. You're sweating. Here, why don't you take this pie? A little taste of home. You got the butterscotch pie. Now let's get out of here. I'm tired of this place. It's you and Susie. You couldn't look yourself in the eyes. We are the final boss of section 1, and then that is the end of this video. I'll be doing each section as their own separate video. And I'll have a playlist of all of them. Wait a moment. Huh? I forgot to warn you of those monsters that live here. What? I can only assume that in your world, humans and monsters live in peace. That is not so in this world, where us monsters have been banished underground, where the Tyrannosaurus, whatever the heck that says, Asgore has sworn to take any human soul. If we change our minds on your journey, then never mind. I wish you the best of luck. Be good, won't you? My child. Chris? That was really weird. Do you think she was about to ask us to stay? Well, we shouldn't let her down if she gave us up like that. Let's go home. You don't kill Dorio, she's the only one who survives because Chris refuses to fight her. Back off. Hehehe. And let you leave? Run away to your other world? Back to the comfort of your loving mommy? Boy, just hearing there's even more worlds out there. Imagine the fun I'd have. Shut up. Just get the hell away from us. Or what? You'll kill me? You wouldn't kill your best friend, would you, Chris? Like all the ones that you ruthlessly murdered? You're empty inside, just like me. Alright, you've gone too damn far. You're gonna be compost after I'm done with you. Oh, really? Why? This can't be happening. This is all just a bad dream. And you'll never wake up. I'll explain each attack and how to deal with it. For this one, again, just stay at the bottom and just carefully avoid it. And kind of predict where they're gonna go. They're locked because they, whenever they spawn, they go straight towards you. This one, you can kind of just go in square formation, for the most part, at least. This one, just avoid the lines. And just try to not drop yourself. Stay in big open areas and just avoid the pellets. And this one you get access to Red Buster, which is like Red Buster but way more powerful and costs an additional 10% in Chris's action. This one, just keep on moving in a straight line, you'll be fine. Probably one of the easier ones to deal with. And there we go, you successfully defeated Flowey. Hehehe. Well done, Chris. You sure are no pushover. All that power you gained from merciless slaughter? through sheer will and determination, and look where it's gotten you. Though, it hasn't all been just for you. All hasn't been just you, has it? After all, it takes magic to kill a ghost. I was never a match against you two. So, Chris, it's time for you to finish what you started. Do it. Finish me off. I knew it. You're just like them. Chara. Or Kara. I'm also gonna get, like, bullied for how I pronounced that. Chara, Kara, Chara. There's like 5 different pronunciations. Yeesh. That's really damn brutal. Let's get out of here, Chris. Hey, Chris. There's a person on the ground over there. Is that just me, or does that look like... What the hell was the motiving here? What, huh? What? Where am I? Susie, Chris, what on earth is happening? Hey, chill out for a sec. Oh, okay. Okay, this will sound really weird, but we're in a different world. Huh? Oh, wait, am I dreaming again? No, everything is still real and boring. But apparently we need to find some scientist guy to get home. We need to go to, like, someplace called Hotland. Okay. It sounds weird, but that's what we need to do. Are you coming with us or not? I'll come. Sweet. Let's go, Chris. Wait, guys, hold on. Holy shit, it's a really cool stick. Screw this pencil. Susie equipped the heavy branch. The big pencil was thrown away. Susie, you're really excited about that tree branch. I mean, you know, it isn't a pencil. Yeah, okay, Susie. Oh my god, is that Sans Undertale? From the hit game Deltatraveler. Take another step forward and your head is gone. Oh, whoa, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. Great, it's this guy. Yeah, the woods are pretty dark. Speaking of dark, how are you doing? Aren't you the guy that runs the convenience store? I don't run a convenience store. I'm Sans. Sans the skeleton. Aren't you that hooked girl from back in town? What are you doing out here? What do you mean by that? Are you from our world or something? That tells me everything I need to know. The hell does that mean? I mean, seeing someone from town palling around as a human, not saying someone not recognizing me, it's a bit strange to say the least. Wait, you're not saying what I think you're saying. Let's not think about that right now. You're trying to make your way home, right? Yeah, we're trying to find a scientist dude in Hotland. Scientist in Hotland? The only person that fits that description is Alphys. She might be able to help. The hell does she mean, what the hell does he mean by Alphys? And how do we get there? You're gonna have to get through the forest. Then go through the marsh until you reach a laboratory. That's where you'll be able to meet Alphys. Sounds pretty easy. Not so fast, kid. You've got my brother to worry about. Is he dangerous? Nah, but he might try to capture that human. He's currently out setting up his puzzles. You might run into him on the way. So if you encounter him, just play along. Okay. Alright, see you up ahead. That was really stupid. Alphys is the royal scientist? Is there another me in this world? I guess. Does that also mean there's Does that also mean that there's also... Never mind. Let's go. It's an oddly shaped lamp. Doesn't look very convenient. You, Susie, and Noel are filled with power. Well, that is end of section 1. Once you head to this door, section 2 starts. As I said, I am breaking each section into different videos. As of right now, section 3 is the last one. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and go on to watch the next one whenever it comes out. If I helped you out today, please like and subscribe. And I overall hope you enjoyed the video, and you have a great rest of your day. Bye.